If you live in the UK, you know it's been a wet summer, but today the sun shone as the king, I'm talking about King Charles III and Queen Camilla, arrived at the House of Commons for the state opening of Parliament. Now, this ceremony attracted people from all over the world. People came to observe the ceremony as they rode in their horse-drawn carriage. The horse-drawn carriage is called the Diamond Jubilee State Coach. Now, they rode from the Buckingham Palace to Westminster, where the king was to deliver his speech. He actually delivered his speech there. If you've been following British politics, you will know that on 4th of July, there was a general election at which the Labour Party won with a landslide. And now we have a new Prime Minister called Sir Keir Starmer. Now, with the King's first speech at this ceremony is to explain to the public, God states to the public about 35 things that they're going to do, how they're going to change, the things they're going to do in the coming year. So it's an opportunity for everybody to know what the Labour Party has in stock for those in Britain. Now, as someone that is an immigrant, I see it as an opportunity to know what the government intends to do, where they're going to pump money towards, and how you can fill in these opportunities. So if you're interested in finding out what might be an opportunity for you to come into the UK, or perhaps you want to know how you can serve the British government or the British society or economy, then watch this video till the end. Hello everybody, my name is Cynthia. I share information that will help you transition abroad to be as smooth as possible. I share information about settling, working or studying in the UK, US or Canada. If you're interested in any of these countries, please subscribe to this channel. Hit on the notification bell so that each time I drop a new video, you know it's time to watch Cynthia Academy. And without wasting time, let's get into this video. The King's speech was delivered in the House of Commons in Westminster. Now, that room was filled with hundreds of people, politicians. They listened as he delivered that speech. He is not the one that wrote that speech, but it's a ceremony that happens at the beginning of each government so that everybody knows what the government has in stock for the people in the UK. Now, that speech covered many aspects from NATO, Ukraine, immigrants, asylum, AI. There are just so many aspects and layers to that speech. Like I said, it's about 35 bills that are willing to pass or activities they're going to, do to impact the economy in Britain. And I felt it's so important that I highlight 5 major areas I think you should pay attention to if you want to benefit from the opportunities that this government has in stock. The first one is about construction. In that speech, they spoke about how the government is going to support infrastructure. Now, it means that they're going to be building, houses, homes. They already announced that they were going to do something about the problem people have when it comes to accommodation. So they're going to be building houses. So if you have any skill centered around construction, I'm talking about railway, because they're going to improve on the British railway. So if you have anything related to, you're an architect, you're an engineer, building houses, stuff like that, it's a great opportunity for you. So if you have any of those skills, look out for it, apply for jobs. There is going to be an increase in demand of skilled laborers in this aspect. The next aspect they talked about was IT. Now, we all know how important IT is. In the King's speech, he talks about how he's going to increase the area of industry, skill acquisition, as well as new technologies. So there was a mention of AI, though that aspect of AI is how they're going to control the aspect of people who have the skill to improve on the powerful AI technology. So if you have any of the skill in IT, just know that the British government will be willing to pump money towards that sector. When it comes to also IT, we're talking about cybersecurity. They talked about how they're going to, defend the country against terrorism or any sort of threat. So you know that cyber security is one aspect that every country is really interested in. So if you have any skill in IT and you want to relocate, or you're in the UK already and you want to join the workforce, because this is the Labour Party, is all about working to improve the economy. So it's something you have to look into. Now, another aspect that's key is education. The king spoke about education, and we all know how important education is. Though there was no mention of university, but he talked about how they're going to have Skills England and connect them with employers so that that gap in skills will be reduced. They didn't talk so much about the university, but it means that if you know the skills that are needed in the UK, if you have the skills, the qualifications, and the experiences, and it's something that they are really interested in, then you just need to apply for job opportunities in that sector. That is what I understood from it. Another thing they made mention of is to remove the exemption of VAT, value added tax for fees in private schools, so that they can create more opportunities for 6,500 teachers. Now, if you know my channel very well, I talk about opportunities in teaching. This is a sector that many people, that's British people and indigenous people, do not go into. And so there's this high demand for teachers in the UK. That's a fact, especially science teachers. So if you have any skills centered in this area, I will encourage you to apply for jobs in that sector. They need teachers in the UK, is a fact. Now, with respect to health, they spoke about how they want to reduce the long list of people waiting for surgery, and there was this increase. They mentioned mental health. It's just an issue that the Labour Party wants to go into. They want to solve the problem centered around this. And when there is a problem, there is an opportunity. There's an opportunity to serve. There's an opportunity to grow in that career path. There's an opportunity to use your skills, your experiences. There's an opportunity for you to relocate. So it means that when it comes to mental health, and maybe you're a doctor, you're a nurse, you are a healthcare assistant, I don't know, nursing assistant, nursing associate, I think it's an opportunity for you to explore. So I see more job opportunities being created in this area, and I also see an opportunity to train people in this particular area, that is mental health. I mean, I feel that anytime they mention anything in the King's speech, it just says where that particular party is going to be pumping money or investing in to grow that sector, and it's an opportunity for you to explore it by gaining meaningful skills, or maybe working in that sector, or if there's any advertisement for job, you grab that opportunity. Another thing they made mention of is in the area of energy. They said they want to create a good company, a great British energy company that will serve the people. They talked about reducing global climatic changes, renewable energy. This is something you have to understand, that every country is putting that at the top of their list of the things they want to tackle, especially in the coming years. So it means that if you're a scientist, if you want to pursue a PhD, postdoctoral, research fellow, you're a researcher, it's just one aspect you need to, invest in yourself, pursue opportunities for PhD, for research. If this is your area, if you have the skills, the experiences, the qualification, why not apply for jobs? Why not apply for studentship? That's, I'm talking about PhD, because there's so much we need to learn in order to improve clean energy. It's not achievable yet, but it's going to be a gradual process, and it's going to involve years of research, understanding, knowledge, to expand it so that they won't be spending a lot of money on nuclear energy. So this is something you need to understand. And just to add a little thing that they mentioned also is with respect to asylum, immigration, and the new border security. A few days ago, there was an announcement by the Home Secretary, Yvette Cooper, about putting a new border command, just with respect to asylum seeking. And they are going to recruit many staff to take care of that aspect, the documentation of those people that are seeking asylum or going into immigration. There are some things they want to do in order to reduce immigration according to them, and also ensure the documentation of those people that are on board. And you remember that they have scrapped the Rwanda bill, so it means they have to find an alternative way to sort out any immigration challenges the country might be experiencing. And so I feel there's job opportunity in that sector. I'm talking about being part of people who are being recruited in immigration. I know there are many other aspects, but these are the six, let's just say six sectors that I feel the Labour Party is going to be concentrating on. And I know that there are many other opportunities. Even if you think your career is not related to these, there might be opportunities for you. But I'm just highlighting what I got from the King's speech so that you can make yourself available for some of these opportunities as they arise, as they come up. You know they are there. And if you don't have the skill yet, you can start receiving training towards getting the right qualifications, the right skills, the right experiences, so that once the opportunity comes up, you're in. I hope you have benefited a lot from this video. If you're a teacher, I have many videos about teaching, and if you're interested in any of them, just write something in the comment below and I'll give you a guide on how to relocate into the UK. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.